Okay, guys, so let's just do a quick reminder. We are on leadership and teamwork. This is assignment 3. We are doing team cohesion and looking at different theorists. Okay, so we've actually looked at this guy, Belbin, and his 9 different roles involved in, well, he believes that there are 9 different roles within any team. Okay, so you've got the shapers, the implementers, completer finishers, coordinators, team workers, resource investigators, plants, monitor evaluators, and specialists. Okay, so these 3 different kind of perspectives, okay, are broken down into 3 more different types of roles. All right, so we're going to move on there because we've already talked about those guys, and then we've talked about Tuckman's stages of teams. Okay, so this then is forming, storming, norming, performing. Those are the 4 main ones, and then if they have to break up, we talk about adjourning as well. But we have talked about those stages quite a bit as well. And then we have Lencioni's dysfunctions of a team. All right. So when there's absence of trust, it is dysfunctional. That is the foundational thing that teams need in order to function. Okay. And then we looked at the pyramid there as it goes up all the way up to the fact that it affects the inattention to results. So that means it doesn't actually work. Okay. So this is the effective team, right? So this is when it is actually functioning really well. They've got trust and respect, and the conflict is resolved. So resolving conflict is very, very important, and the commitment then for everybody, and you can make everybody accountable if they're not actually getting involved at that point, which obviously then delivers results, makes it fairly effective. So that is, in a nutshell, the 3 that we've looked at so far. Now we're moving on to Honey's 5 team roles, similar to Belbin. So it does kind of overlap a little bit. Instead of 9, he says that every team needs to have these 5 different roles. Okay, and people do lean themselves more towards one than the other. We have the leader, who tries to make clear objectives and gets the members engaged. Remember, the leader wants the team to succeed, so the focus is on the team getting the job done and facilitating that. One of those ways is to make sure the objectives are clear and that the members are all engaged. The challenger here, that person tries to make sure that whatever's happening is effective. Okay, so that they can be critical, they can be analytical, they can make sure that what's been done is effective and the results are actually happening. Okay, so they're monitoring everything and checking that everything's working properly. The doer, it's in the name, they get stuff done. They get done. They do what they're told. They encourage progress. So encouraging means they're getting people on board as well, and they do the practical jobs. It's nice and simple. Thinker, again, it's kind of in the name, fairly straightforward. They're the ones who come up with the plan, the ideas. They're the ideas guy. Okay, and then thinks through as well some ideas that are proposed by others. If other people have an idea, they can be fairly quick to think about if it's good or not. All right, and then the supporter, this is a person who helps the team dynamics. So if there's something wrong in the team, the supporter comes and tries to it's like a peacemaker, a peacekeeper. All right, so if there's any conflict, they're the ones to help with resolving that conflict. Okay, now there is obviously a little bit more information than just those few lines, but we're not going to go into that today. You can check this out on the PowerPoint on Moodle. Okay.